Hi everyone. So today I'm going to walk you through the rankings report, which is a great counterpart to the content audit report, which you probably have seen the video for already. So the content audit report think of it as a one-stop shop to look at all of your content in one place and get basic metrics about its performance or be able to slice up your data however you want it just to get a different view of your content. The rankings report, on the other hand, is really powerful to look at what keywords you're ranking for and also be able to see what keywords you're not ranking for that maybe you want to rank for. So that's the main purpose for this report, is to get a sense of what keywords you're ranking for which posts, what position they're in, and then all these other potential keywords out there that maybe you want to target and rank for that your competitors are ranking for that you are not. So to get started, I'm just going to reset all the data. And here you can see the columns. The setup is pretty similar to the content audit tab. You've got all of the columns with, keywords, the URL. So this is for this particular URL is ranking for ButcherBox in position 85. And the volume number is how much volume the keyword ButcherBox specifically has. It's not the volume that this post is getting. It's the total potential volume, search volume for that keyword. And then the date is just the date of publish. And then you can add categories as well if you wanted to in the dashboard. The other toggles we have at the top here, these are other filters. So here's the risk. We have a risk metric here, which essentially just means how risky is it to update this post. So if the post has a lot of traffic, obviously it's riskier to update. If the post has less traffic, it's not as risky. So at a quick snapshot, you can see how much traffic or how many posts fall into each of these buckets and how much traffic is at risk in each of these buckets. So if you have not connected to Google Analytics, do that now so you can get these metrics. Otherwise, this probably won't populate. But here you can just filter based on whether you want to see riskier posts to update or less risky posts to update. The content date, again, similar to the content audit tab, you have the number of years that's passed since the post was published, URLs, or all the URLs, but you can search for URLs with specific attributes. So if you wanted URLs with meat or URLs that include coconut or URLs that include soup, that you would just type that here and it would populate in the table below. And then in the advanced filter, it's a similar functionality as to the content audit tab, where you have different attributes here that you can say, I want to see all the posts where the URL contains soup and the URL contains recipe, and then you would just hit apply, and then this table would change as a result. The missing keywords tab is to show you all the keywords that you could potentially be ranking for that you are not. You can sort it by keyword A to Z, volume, highest to lowest. You can also add in advanced features to just get, let's say I want all the keywords that contain salad. So you could do that, hit apply, and this will update based on these are all the keywords that contain salad that maybe it's worth looking into writing a post for these because your competitors are ranking for them and you are not. So that is the main part of the dashboard. You also have a search bar up here that is similar to the search bar that we have in the content audit tab, where you can search for any keyword that you want to dive deeper into. Just type that in here, hit search, and the dashboard will repopulate with the results. So one other thing I wanted to show you is the low-hanging ops tab, which is essentially a list of all of the low-hanging fruit keywords that you could potentially go after to increase your traffic for your site. This is a great place to start when you're trying to figure out which posts to update. And essentially what you have here is a list of keywords, the URL that keyword ranks for. If you click on this, it'll open the post in a new tab, and the position that the keyword is currently ranking for. All of these are going to be keywords that are on the bottom of page 1 or on page 2. So updating that particular post could result in you moving either more higher up on page 1 or at least getting onto page 1, which can have a pretty big impact on your traffic. So, and all of these posts that are listed here are not newer than 1 year old. So you definitely have a good chance of increasing their position when you update them. And the last thing you'll see here is just the potential search volume for the particular keyword that you might be going after. Thanks.